Dr. Neha, please share the slide. Neha ma'am.
हेलो, क्या चालू होने के बाद में होता है? टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम है, लीव करके चालू ज्वाइन हो जाइए.
Okay, shall we start? Dr. Neha, is it possible to share the slide of AHA?
हाँ, बोलता. हाँ, madam, just wait for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Technical problem is there. Just wait for 2 minutes.
Okay.
हाँ, बोलिए. हाँ, लीव नहीं, लीव नहीं, उसको क्लोज करो, टोटल क्लोज.
वसंत सर कुठे आता परत? दौरे चालू का?
लॅपटॉप क्लोज करो.
सगळं सुरू. आता नियोकॉनची तयारी सुरू आहे ना, ऑडिट
Yes.
कालपासून भिडलोय. आता नियोकॉन थोडं या सगळ्या याच्यामुळे, डेंगी आणि इलेक्शन याच्यामुळे नियोकॉन थोडं मागे पडलं होतं. तर आता एक धडाधड सगळ्या तयाऱ्या करणं सुरू आहे. एकदम थांबता तर येतच नाही आपल्याला कुठे.
Right.
थोडंफार आम्ही
So this webinar is for you. You will have to remain fit for next 2 years.
थँक्यू.
Anyway, and you should be young like an adolescent.
गेल्या 4 महिन्यात सगळं विसरलं होतं. परत सुरू करावं लागेल. थँक्यू.
अभिनंदन सर.
थँक्यू. मी येतो तुझ्याकडे, येतोय फिटनेसचं पे घ्यायला.
पुढच्या वर्षी सर आम्ही स्टेट नियोकॉन घेतो रायगड.
अरे वा, गुड.
वाशीला.
येस.
वाशी.
वसंत सर, जय भांडरकर सर आणि गंगोले सर येत आहेत 9 आणि 10 डिसेंबरला.
येऊ.
विकास सर, तुम्ही पण या रायगडची क्रिकेटची टीम पाठवा.
हो यार, 9 तारखेला सावजी करूया.
भांडरकर सरांना कॅप्टन करा. ते मागच्या वेळी भांडरकर सरांना जळगावच्या जल्लोषच्या वेळी नाशिक टीम मध्ये स्थान देण्यात आलं होतं.
अरे
आणि ही वॉज द हायेस्ट रन गेटर इन 2 मॅचेस फॉर नाशिक IIP.
बॉलरला सिक्सर्स मारले.
खरंय.
काय रे, 9 आणि 10 तारखेला?
9 आणि 10 डिसेंबरला हे आपलं महा IIP स्पोर्ट्स नागपूरला, 3rd महा IIP स्पोर्ट्स.
अरे पाठवून ना लिंक किंवा काहीतरी.
हो, पाठवतो सर, मी तुम्हाला पर्सनलला पाठवतो. आणि
थँक्यू.
ग्रुपवर नाही आहे काय इकडच्या आपल्या?
Good evening. Myself, Dr. Chitra Kulkarni, and today we are having a episode about fitness under the celebration of CAHCW, Child and Adolescent Healthcare Week. And here we are having a theme of a gift to myself. And what best the gift can be to oneself when a person is mentally fit, happy, as well as able to help others. For this, eminent personalities from Navi Mumbai area are here, and I am happy to share with you that our national president, recently President-elect Dr. Vasant Khalatkar, has also joined. We really thank for that, as well as Maha IIP Secretary General and EB CIP, Dr. Amol Pawar is also there. I'm really happy to share with you that an NGO called as Innerville Club of Khopoli and their members have also joined. Few of the parents are also there, and it will be an interactive session later on. Till that time, I request everyone to keep audio and video off and put their questions in the chat box. For further proceedings, may I invite AHA Secretary and past President of Raigad branch, Dr. Sunita Ingre.
Thank you so much, Chitra Madam. So, greetings of the season and a warm welcome to all of you on this webinar. And happy Diwali to all of you. So, today's unique webinar, as Madam has already said, it is based on IAP Healthy Lifestyle Day, and it is on fitness in adolescence. And we have really eminent speaker with us today for the same. So, before we begin, I will invite Dr. Vikas More, President of Raigad IIT, to give his welcome address. Over to Dr. Vikas.
थँक्यू मॅडम. आपल्या सर्वांना दिवाळीच्या हार्दिक शुभेच्छा. आणि this is a very important topic, very close to my heart, because before 2 years I was 94 kg, and all credit goes to my physical trainer DJ, who has reduced me and who made me physically fit. तर माझ्या आयुष्यामध्ये I also take him as my guru, because physical fitness is very important for all of us. आपण खूप इग्नोर करतो स्वतःला. त्यासाठी I really congratulate Chitra madam for taking this subject and having a very nice speakers. Dr. Jaypandakar, he's our star. He's a fitness star of IIP Raigad, and second star is Dr. Mahesh Sambal. And for guiding us, Dr. Prashant Gaikwad sir, we know he is a zero fat person from Navi Mumbai. I really admire his physical body and his dedication, perseverance for his whole physical fitness is really admiring. And I really like his initiative for during Wari, like Pandharpur Wari, he has created this initiative of having a walk during Wari. So it is also a good initiative. So and most importantly, मी वसंत कलाटकर सरांना खूप मनापासून धन्यवाद देईन की ते आज जॉईन झाले आम्हाला ब्लेसिंग देण्यासाठी. This itself shows his affection towards our branch. And Dr. Amol Pawar, who also close to set up IIP Raigad, though he's from Nasik, but he is very close to our heart. I thank you everyone, all Innerville members, all Rotary Club members, all parents, those who have joined. You will definitely going to like this topic. Over to you, madam.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Vikas. Now I will request Dr. Vasant Khalatkar sir, President-elect, to give us his blessings. Over to you, sir.
Good evening all, and greetings from Central IIP. Now I will say Central IIP. So really, Dr. More, President, Sunita madam, and Neha, especially Neha is always conducting so many exercises, master. Jay, my best friend, then Hemant, always book से घिरा हुआ रहता है. मेडिकल में कितना नहीं. I don't know. आगे बुक, पीछे बुक, सब जगह बुक ही बुक. Dr. Ajay Kuli, Dr. Sushma, Dr. Amresh, then my senior Dr. Chitra, our IJMC alumna, Dr. Mahesh, and newly elected our मेरे साथ who is going to work, आमचे नवनिर्वाचित सदस्य म्हणेन मी त्याला आता अमोल पवार. I want to thank you all for attending this and calling me. I think this is my second program. Yesterday we had one program that was my first program. I'm really happy that Raigad IIP initiated me as a to giving best wishes. I will not say blessing, but मी कालच म्हटलं blessing करायला एक अजून मला फिटनेस अजून करायचंय म्हणजे त्याचा विशेष शब्द काही येत असेल तर मग जरा बरंही राहील. And definitely I know the importance of this fitness, because this last 4 months सगळ्या धावपळीमुळे म्हणा की भागदौड जी झाली त्या सगळ्या याच्यात आय लॉस्ट माय फिटनेस एव्हरीथिंग बट फिटनेस इज द ओनली थिंग which can balance your mental stability and all. Definitely if you are having mental stability, physical stability, then only your finances and everything, so you can go to the people, you can meet the people. My aim to always making the friends wherever I go. See, fitness club also I'm having hundred of friends who were always with me in my life. You know that most of the people you might have attended this Pedicon Nagpur, and that was on our Reshima ground. That was my karma bhumi of my fitness, and from there I could make while making that fitness, I could make so many programs of that Pedicon. I could visualize day by day. Daily मैं walk करता था, वहाँ पे exercise करता था, और वहाँ सोचता था यहाँ पे ये stall होगा, वहाँ पे वो stall होगा, सूरज भट्ट में क्या होगा. That is the see how many things you can cover with fitness. You talk with the people. हमारा वो पोहा चना खाने का जो सेंटर रहता था वहाँ पे डिस्कशंस होते थे. So many things I could get for Pedicon because of that fitness. So few advantages of the fitness I am telling you. The rest of the things these people are going to tell you. So once again from bottom of my heart, तुम्ही लोकांनी जे माझ्यासाठी केलेलं आहे त्याकरता मी शब्दच नाहीये. थँक्यू म्हणण्यात आता खूप झालंय थँक्यू, पण त्याच्या बियॉन्ड सगळ्यांनी केलंय, कारण हा जो विजय आहे तो माझा नाहीये, अख्ख्या महाराष्ट्राचा विजय आहे. आणि हॅट्स ऑफ टू अमोल. त्यांनी तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना माहिती मी एकट्याचं नाव घेतोय म्हणून तुम्ही प्लीज रागवू नका माझ्यावर, पण त्यांनी जे काम केलं आहे ते पाखडण्यासारखं आहे. आणि मला वाटतं अमोलला आपण परमनंट जो कोणी प्रेसिडेंट किंवा सेक्रेटरी त्यासाठी अमोलला आपण परमनंट बनवून टाकू. रिअली आणि यू ऑल पीपल सगळ्यांनी जे महाराष्ट्रासाठी काम केलंय ते बियॉन्ड आहे. आणि हे तुम्हाला मी अतिशयोक्ती नाही, तर यावेळी महाराष्ट्राने एवढं काम केलं तर कदाचित काय झालं असतं आपण विचारही करू शकत नाही. मी कदाचित या भाषणाला नसतो. थँक्यू वन्स अगेन, अँड आय विश ऑल बेस्ट टू रायगड IIP and Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. I'll request Dr. Amol Pawar, sir, to give his quick comments, sir.
No. First, Dr. Hemant Gangulia, sir. He's my
Sir,
mentor.
yeah, coming. He's a guest of honor. Okay. So I will now hand over the proceedings to Neha, Dr. Neha Singh, who's the co-chairperson of Women's Wing, Maha IIP, to introduce the guest of honor, Dr. Hemant Gangulia, sir, who's the past president of Maha IIP, to give his blessings. Over to Neha.
Hello. Thank you, Sunita ma'am. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Maha IIP Women's Committee and Raigad IIP, would like to welcome all the respected dignitaries, seniors, and my dear friends to an interesting webinar on health, happiness, and fitness. I welcome all the respected dignitaries, like we have Dr. Vasant Khalatkar sir, our President-elect Central IIP 2024 has joined us. I welcome Dr. Amol Pawar sir, Secretary General Maha IIP, and I welcome Dr. and past President of Maha IIP. I welcome Dr. Chitra ma'am, Dr. Sunita ma'am, Vikas More sir, and Ajay Kohli sir. I also welcome Shama ma'am. I welcome our guest and expert of today, Mahesh Sambhare and Praveen Gaikwad sir, and our speaker, Dr. Jay Bhandarkar sir. As ma'am has already told, we are celebrating Child and Adolescent Healthcare Week, and today we are celebrating IIP Healthy Lifestyle Day. So Dr. Jay Bhandarkar sir will be our speaker, and I welcome sir and all the members of Maha IIP, Raigad IIP, Rotary Club of Industrial Town, and Inner Wheel members. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, today's guest of honor is Dr. Hemant Gangulia, sir. So he's the past president of Maharashtra State IIP. He's been the past president of Raigad IIP also. And he's also a medical legal consultant and expert and a national faculty. Sir has got many awards and honors and achievements to his credit. And we welcome you, sir. And I request you to give your blessing, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. Namaste and good evening to respected each one and all of the respected dignitaries, office bearers of IIP Raigad and AHA Raigad. And we are very fortunate to have once again in today's session Dr. Vasant Khalatkar sir, President-elect 2024 among us, as well as our my right hand in 2022, my IP Secretary General Amol Pawar and EB CIP 2024 to be here. At the outset, let me thank for this invitation. This is a formal sentence because this is my home branch, so I do not need any invitation for that. And anyway, IIP Raigad has made a mark in the state as well as the national level. And I really appreciate the work of Dr. Vikas, the president, as well as Dr. Chitra Madam, president of AHA, to continue the legacy and to take the IIP Raigad branch ahead. As well as Dr. Neha, Dr. Vishal, Dr. Jay, all are contributing to their part. As a part of IIP, already said, Child and Adolescent Healthcare Week celebration, which is celebrated from 7th November to 14th November. And one of the day of this week, we always celebrate as a IIP Healthy Lifestyle Day. And the theme for this day, as already said by Dr. Chitra Madam, it is a gift to myself. And already she has said, what is the best gift to the oneself? It will be always the fitness. Fitness is the key to a healthy life, as already said by our President-elect 2024, Dr. Vasant Khalatkar sir, and probably because of his fitness, he could move around almost for last 2 years. We have witnessed his across the country going here all the way and enriching both chapters of neurology as well as infectious disease chapter. And so fitness is a key. But one thing comes to my mind, actually, what is fitness? What is the definition of fitness? And how much one should keep the fit? And how much it depends on what age? And how it is correlated with the age? Why I said so? Because in the last few years, we have seen lots of young deaths. And we have seen the fittest of the fittest succumbing to the death. And the last year also, when we had the annual sports event of Raigad Medical Association, it was an indoor sports event which was held. And in those indoor event, we had one of our youngest doctor who was fittest person and the badminton champion. And while playing his last final game, he collapsed and he succumbed to the death. And that was a sad part of that sports day. So I do not know what is this when fittest of the do die. And we see the examples in marathon also. So whether there is a relationship or any correlation between genetic predisposition, fitness, and succumbing to this death, I do not know actually. So probably during this session, we have stalwart speakers, Dr. Jay Bhandarkar, Dr. Mahesh Sambare, and Dr. Praveen Gaikwad. All three are the idols of the fitness, and probably I think so this session may address and probably these answers we may get to this session, and also the timeline and the frame how to go about to achieve the fitness. All the best wishes to this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Amol Pawar, sir.
Yes,
quick comments.
Yes, thank you, Sunita ma'am. First of all, good evening, everyone, and warm greetings from Maharashtra IIP again. And this is a very nice initiative which AHA Raigad and Raigad IIP along with NEHA Maha IIP Women Committee, they are taking wonderful efforts to celebrate this this thing because this is the last month of IIP activities and mostly there are very few branches celebrating these weeks right now, adolescent weeks, lifestyle, then healthy lifestyle day week activities. So Raigad IIP has taken initiative in Maharashtra. I will say in Maharashtra, and Neha, Chitra ma'am, these are the main backbone of Raigad IIP team, I will say. and they have very well supported the Dr. Vikas More sir and IIP Raigad team also throughout the year. And I was very fortunate to work with Dr. Hemant Gangulia sir. I thank Dr. Praveen Gaikwad sir also. He came to Mahakatta last year, and that was a very big seminar, big webinar, and a lot of people from Maharashtra have attended that. And almost 250 viewership was there on live platform, Zoom as well as YouTube for that webinar. And also I was knowing Mahesh Sambare sir and his fitness freaks from Jay Bhandarkar sir. And today evening only we talked with Dr. Jay Bhandarkar sir, Dr. Hemant Ganguly sir, and another fitness freak from Solapur. He is a badminton player, Dr. Hemant Sate sir. We talked on conference call for almost 15-20 minutes. And 9th and 10th, these are the dates for Maharashtra IIP sports, which will be conducted in Nagpur. And so 2 days back on 7th, Upendra sir and coordinators from majority of states, we had a meeting of national sports events, and at Kochi Pedicon, 23rd to 25th January, there are always cricket matches since 2 years, but now we have included badminton. And when Pachim Rang was there, when our mentor Dr. Shekhar Dabadkar sir was the vice president in COVID times, we have conducted many online activities, Surya Namaskar, pull-ups, push-ups, and that also we are conducting this year. I request Raigad IIP team also to participate in that fully, and the details and all the Google forms, and they will be circulated within next 10 days. And the I think 5 to 10 December will be the last cutoff date for zonal these things, and online competition will be there for these activities. And physically in Kochi Pedicon, 23rd to 25th, cricket and badminton will be there. And our dear friend, today's speaker, Dr. Jay Bhandarkar sir, is a very great badminton player, and he will be there 100%. He will be there from Maharashtra IIP team. So I wish him good luck in Nagpur sports. And he, along with his partner, Dr. Hemant Sate from Solapur, they will be the face of Maharashtra in Kochi Pedicon also. So without wasting time, I have taken a lot of time. I once again congratulate Dr. Vasant Khalatkar on Zoom platform after elections. And thank you, everyone. And thanks for giving me time, Sunita ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Amol, for your kind words. Now I'll ask Dr. Neha Singh to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Praveen Gaikwad and Dr. Mahesh Sambare sir, followed by Dr. Praveen Gaikwad's message.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Praveen Gaikwad sir is our guest and expert. Sir has ran more than a century of marathons and ultra marathons, 90,000, with many of them with podium finish, completed on the toughest ultra marathon commandates, and he is the Ironman Boston qualified runner. He's also a good swimmer, and cycling is also his passion. Founder of Life Packers Dedicated Institute of Fitness and Running. Dr. Mahesh Sambare sir is also present here, and sir is a practicing pediatrician from Panvel, and we very well known sir and know sir that he's also one of a fitness freak, and he
yes.
in many of the things after Jay sir's topic. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Neha. They are really both a great inspirational figures for us. And Dr. Praveen Gaikwad has got a most astonishing CV, I must say. And now I will invite him to give his introductory remarks. Sir. Praveen Gaikwad, sir.
Okay, shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please, sir.
Thank you, Raigad IIP at the outset, for letting me be the expert here. And of course, for the generous introduction that Dr. Neha gave. Taking over that fitness part from Dr. Hemant, it is not only fitness which is important, it is the health which is important. And health has not only physical, but mental and social aspects to it also. And so many things, of course, can be achieved by physical fitness. Physical fitness itself has 5 components. So let's not go into details because there are a lot of non-doctors in the group. I mean, for the other participants, and they want to know more. So let's go over to Dr. Jay Vandarkar as soon as possible because I mean we only probably have half an hour left, and talk more about fitness in general, referring to the teenagers that we are interested in. Though, of course, here I will always insist on all of us being fit, especially all the parents also, so that if the parents are fit and healthy with their lifestyle, then the children will imitate. The teenager may not listen to parents, but teenager would always imitate his parents because parents are his idols. I mean, this happened with me, with both my sons. Like they are into extreme fitness that way. Like just to example, give the example of. I mean, counseling is a personal thing. If you give example, the parent people get counseled very easily. Like my younger son went to UK for medical post graduation. His first salary, what he did, he bought a bicycle, so that he can commute and save money also, and achieve fitness in a way, and he joined gym there with his first salary. So that's how they would learn from us that we have to continue to remain fit and healthy by challenging ourselves, and those challenges, if you are systematic challenges, the body will adapt. So if the parents are fit, the children will automatically adopt that lifestyle, and they won't be so much burden of those lifestyle diseases which all of us are aware of. So that's enough right now. Let's go to Dr. Jay Vandarkar for his talk. Thank you very much.
Yes, Dr. Jay, I think you can start. Thank you.
Are you seeing my slides?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the outset, good evening, everyone. All these dignitaries on the dais, all names already taken. First, thanks to our own AHA Raigad and as well as IIP Raigad for giving the opportunity to talk on my, I can say, very near topic to my heart. That is a fitness point. This is our topic, is a fitness gift to myself. Friends, let us understand this. One disclaimer, I'm fitness enthusiastic. I may not be technically or scientifically give the information here. Rather, I'm here to motivate you, not you, your children, your patients from your fitness. So I always feel pediatricians are a wonderful job. God has given a wonderful job to just the first contact point with all our pediatric kids or pediatric patients, I said, and they suppose your doctor is fit, they also admire you as well as they say what is the lifestyle of you. So they can definitely take time out of your OPD and guide them. So that's the important. Why we are discussing this? First, this is 2022 India report called the physical activity for the children and adolescents in India. What is the background? Is strong evidence of physical activities linked to chronic disease, economic burden, particularly with the childhood active living behaviors tracking to adulthood. So it's very imperative to promote physical activity among the children and adolescents. Almost there are a lot of studies. Almost range is there. Our lot of kids are very inactive and sedentary lifestyles. Almost 50 to 60% of the boys and more, almost 10% more the girls are there. They're inactive and there are a lot of, I can say the sedentary lifestyle is there. So what is the definition of fitness? Dr. Praveen already said it. Yes, we talk about fitness, we talk about the general health. Actually, this is a condition which helps us looks very, look, feel good or do our best. Actually, it involves the performance of the heart and lungs and the muscles of body. I want to share one story why I was talking about the fitness and health. Winston Churchill, is the, I think, Prime Minister of the England. And when he elected as a Prime Minister, he chosen as a cabinet. And he not chosen one person in his cabinet as a minister, and somebody asked him, why you not chosen this person? Because he's obese, looking ugly. That's why what he answered, suppose you're not looking fit after age of 35 or 40, right? Don't blame to your genetics, blame to your lifestyles. So friends, please remember, suppose you have to look fit, definitely your lifestyle matters first. How you look, it depends on how you live your life, your adolescent age, and later on how you carry it with you. So what are the benefits of the immediate benefits are there? Manage your health risk, strengthen your bones and muscles, improve your ability to daily activities, prevent falls, as well as increase your chances of living longer, and manage chronic health condition disabilities. They are the 5 components of the health-related components physical fitness. Yes, body composition, how you look. There's a fat, protein, fat percentage, water percentage, muscle percentage. You can say there are a lot of machines are there. Flexibility, muscular strength, muscular endurance, and cardiorespiratory endurance. So same thing. Why you talk about the teenagers? Yes, for all age the fitness is important. Why you talk about that more crucial for the teenagers? Because during this teenager phase, adolescent, they have huge physical and mental development during the life. The weight, the height, the muscle mass, bone mass, that almost 70 to 80% is acquired during that their development or pubertal age. And yes, exercise can be very beneficial to its overall health, enhancing the positive body image. You know how the our adult teenagers are very much aware, or I can say they're always look how I look. So positive body image is very, very important. And ultimately, no matter what your age is, you should exercise daily. Not only it increases the tone of your body, strengthen your muscles, it provides increase relaxation, strong immune function. So almost the health is very important throughout the entire life. And basically, focus on the physical health and teens is exceptional because 85 to 75 to 80% of the obese adolescents are going to be obese in your middle age also. So why this is important? Adolescent age, suppose you are fit as active, and that lifestyle is going to continue to your middle age, and that will help you lifelong. So what are the benefits I already told you? So being fitness during adolescence is linked to the having higher IQ as well as increased likelihood of higher professional and educational achievements in childhood, as well as it helps, this program helps with the proactive, positive, empowered attitude towards this own health well-being. And definitely, we should understand this. These are all the senior citizens or senior citizens, future citizens of the world, and they should be more productive, more healthy. So, what are the basic methods of training? So it's not very scientific. Only I am going to share very basic information about this. So for starter, there are the types of exercise, the method of training, the interval training or continuous fartlek type of training, circuit training, weight training, or CrossFit training. What is the interval training? Yes, it's a period of hard work followed by a period of rest. Actually, it mainly increases your speed, improves the cardiovascular stamina, and usually is high intensity and fast pace. For example, you run for 60 meters, rest for around 30 seconds, and these repetitions can be done 4 to 5 times. And rest not means total rest, you can be a mild exercise during. So after 60 meters, you can run for mild with speed with 30 minutes, slow jogging. And actually, this rest period gives a time to recover fast. Who uses it? Sprinters, right? Athletics, swimming, cycling, these people are usually do this interval type of training. Another type of training is a continuous training. That is actually improves the aerobic fitness, and it's a good for the people who are not trained for a long time. Suppose somebody is not trained for a long time, unfit. So like a exercise like a brisk walking. So it can be 15-20 minutes brisk walking without rest. And who uses it is actually long distance runners, endurance athletes, game players, pre-season, suppose running, swimming, or cycling, rowing. And definitely, overload is achieved by increasing the time, distance, and speed. I will explain later this also. So, what are the advantages of continuous training? I'll just say that unfit, you are not doing this exercise for a long time. Then you start it. How it to start 15 to 30 minutes brisk walking, and how it helps it. It improves your aerobic fitness. It is very cheap. Can be done by individual or in a group. improves the health and fitness, can be done anywhere. That is very important. When you go to the trip, definitely it can be done anywhere, and it adapted to suit the individual needs, right? And range of activities can be used: running, swimming, cycling, rowing, cross trainer. I think running, like or swimming or brisk walk, can be available anywhere you go to any, I can say, part of world, and it can easily apply to the fit principle. I will explain later. Another type of taking is a fast taking. I'm going to the details. The fast take is a Swedish word basically. It contains a high and low intensity workout, and it actually increases your speed and endurance and involves many changes of speed and terrain. And basically used for the because it's a short burst of speed, starting, stopping, and sprinting. And it to overload increase the time and speed for each activity using very difficult. As such like running on the uphill or on the sand can be a fatigue type of training. What are the advantages? It improves the speed and endurance. Can be done over variety of terrain, beach, countryside, or park. And it uses hill work and repetitions, and programs can be very flexible. And it usually sits on the game players for that. Typical fatigue session, not with the details, you jog for 8 minutes, maybe just and sprint for 8 lampposts, or jog recovery for 5 minutes. Again, you can have a 10 sprint in different spaces for 10 repetitions, then recovery for 30 seconds. And you can again take 6 repetitions and jog recovery for 1 minute and jog to finish or 10 minutes slow running. And this is very important. Circuit training is, I think, this is one of the important type of training method. It can be used by anybody. So this is made up of 10 exercise skill station at which particular activities perform. For example, squats, lunges, push-up, bent over, then bicep curl, tricep curl, crunches, and running. So it improves your overall fitness. And you might have seen, suppose watching the any football match, even you can see the cricket match, the World Cup is going on. All these players are doing there on the ground. If suppose you join on the match 1 hour before starting the match, definitely you see that these people usually do the on the ground, the circuit training, so that all muscles are involved, they get the good warming up your whole body. So how can you deploy the which type of fitness improved? Yes, so what is the type of activity? Time spent on each activity as well, a number of stations or circuits completed. So how do we increase the difficulty circuit? Yes, if you want to improve your leg power or cardiovascular fitness, so definitely circuit training will help you. What is who uses it? Yes, game players, swimmers, game players or cricketers usually go for the circuit training. What are the advantage? Main important thing, not much equipment required, is not expensive at all. Can be done at home, at the gym, in society ground, and use some musical motivational yes sir, suppose you are live music, definitely with earphone, definitely can use that, and it yes definitely increase the fitness and skill. And there another important type of method is a weight training, strength training. Resistance is called. It used to increase the muscle strength, increase muscle endurance, increase speed, develop muscular bulk size, and rehabilitate after injury. Who uses it? Athletes, swimmers, game players, others, right? Basically, even you say the Vishwanathan Anand, our world champion, he also does a weight training. Does it important for a chess player like who sits hours on the chessboard and compete with the very great players around the world? And does it require strength training? Yes, definitely, for the concentration, for the fitness, even for the sitting, right? Your posture, everything. So weight training is very important because why I said right is running, swimming all these are the aerobic exercises, but weight training type it can go to the specific muscle. Suppose I do a exercise for my vastus media or bicep or tricep or shoulders. So definite single muscle training can be done with this weight training. Not necessarily should be muscular, right? But definitely this at least 3 times or 4 times of basic strength training in a gym will help to anybody to remain fit lifelong. What does? Yes, there are certain types. Suppose you join for example, I give my own example. I follow a particular pattern. On first day of my week, I do lower body, all type of muscles during that. And second, they do chest, triceps, and shoulder. Right. So usually, and third day I do the back bicep. And this and later on I do on alternate day I go for a aerobic exercise or badminton or sometimes training or running on the treadmill. Friends, let us understand this. Everybody said कि जिम में जाना है तो जिम में जाना है तो मसल बनाने हैं. Not necessary. Just doing a simple gym, right? With basic repetition, you can increase the repetition later. Depend on the what you want, whether the muscle strength or muscle power or muscle bulk, right? Definitely, this can be very systematically done. And it's very easy to monitor your progress because मैं आज बाइसेप 5 किलो का मारता था, एक महीने के बाद में मैं 7.5 किलो फिर 10 किलो can be easily done. And definitely I always say कि सर ऐसा फिट रहने तो क्या करना है. Another thing very important is the consistency. You should give a proper consistent exercise, any type of activity, so have a fitness or to achieve fitness. But I always say inner feeling of fitness. Suppose anybody who start exercising, do sincerely, honestly for 1 year with good, I can say, thought process or sleep cycle, good nutrition, good hobbies, and supposedly for 1 year, definitely you will have a inner feeling of fitness. And I will write on the stand paper, you definitely will not stop exercise later. गंगुले सर हसतायत पण करून बघितल्याशिवाय नाही कळणार. The cross training, this is very well. Cross training is a mixture of training methods. So each of the most fits, the footballer, cricketer, basketball, badminton, all players. So it is in a variety of training and makes very another important thing, makes training very interesting because it's different. For even for example, cross training, I will tell you during this lockdown period, what I started, I just not use my lift there. रोज मी फक्त माझे जे काही 7 फ्लोर होते ज्याच्यावर राहतो ते फक्त मी रोज 3-4दा चालायचं उतरायचं, राईट, आणि याच्यावर जाऊन क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग करायचं टेरेसवर. दॅट हेल्प्स. नथिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड, राईट. तर पहिल्यांदा जाताना मला 27 सेकंद लागायचे, नंतर खालनं लिफ्ट चालू केल्या तर मी 16 सेकंदात 7 फ्लोर पळू शकत होतो व्यवस्थित. दिस टाइप ऑफ ओव्हरलोड कॅन बी डेफिनेटली दिस ट्रेनिंग कॅन अडॉप्ट टू वेदर. दिस जो काही उन्हाळा असेल तर तुम्ही कमी करा, कुठल्या टाईपचा वेदर तुम्ही जर करायला तर नक्कीच आपल्याला कळतं. अँड अनदर थिंग, यू कॅन रेस्ट डिफरंट मसल ऑफ ग्रुप फॉर 1 डे. म्हणजे तुम्ही कुठला मसल करायचा हा पण क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग मध्ये, वेट ट्रेनिंग मध्ये नक्कीच आपण ठरवू शकतो. अँड सर्टन बेसिक प्रिन्सिपल्स ऑफ द ट्रेनिंग, येस, देर आर व्हरायटी. कूल डाऊन काय, रिव्हर्सिबिलिटी, ओव्हरलोड, वॉर्म अप, स्पेसिफिक ट्रेनिंग. व्हॉट इज कूल डाऊन? येस, इट इज अ पर्पज टू रिड्यूस द मसल स्टिफनेस, सोरनेस, and disperse the remove the lactic acid. You know, after it's a lot of lactic acids are collected in your muscle. We have to remove from that. Replace your body energy stores as well, replace the oxygen use. What is the procedure? Simple, like a jogging, decreasing intensity, so they go for stretching. Simple. What is reversibility? Yes, sometimes you stops exercise or slow down the exercise and training benefits are lost. 2-4 महिने तुम्ही व्यायाम केला नाही तो इकडे असं म्हणतात की आय हॅव लर्न दॅट की इव्हन वर्षानुवर्ष एक्सरसाइज करत असतात तर 3-4-5 दिवसानंतर पण तुझं एक्सरसाइज वर्षानुवर्ष करतात त्याचा इफेक्ट हळू जायला चालू होतो. बट बेनिफिट्स आर लॉस आफ्टर 4 to 8 weeks. म्हणजे 1 ते 2 महिने तुम्ही बिलकुल जर तो टाईपचा एक्सरसाइज केला नाही तर तो तुम्हाला पूर्णपणे रिव्हर्स नव्हतो. हॅव टू स्टार्ट अगेन फ्रॉम द झिरो. सो युजली तुम्ही बघत असाल की आपले बरेच जण इंजुरी झाली काय झाले तर नॅशनल आपले इव्हन आपले क्रिकेटर्स वगैरे, फॉर एक्झाम्पल हार्दिक पांड्या, ही गेट इंजुर्ड नाव इन दैट, सो ही इज अगेन immediately shifted to Bengaluru for the National Academy of Cricket Academy under experts. What is the overload? Yes, in order to produce a training effect, exercise workload must be increased as body adopts. म्हणजे मी आज 5 किलोचा बायसेप मारत असेल वर्षानुवर्ष असला तर फार इफेक्ट दिसणार नाही. बट ओव्हरलोड म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअली तुम्ही जर 10 रिपीट मारत तर 15 रिपिटेशन, 20 रिपिटेशन ऍक्च्युअली इंक्रीज वेट ऑल्सो. सो स्लाइटली अबोव ऑफ दॅट युजली परफॉर्म. थोडा अनकस्टम एक्सरसाइज असं म्हणून की आपण तो करायला पाहिजे. Yes, this can be achieved gradually, increase frequency, intensity, duration of the training. So I say this almost like a customize. तुमचा जो फिटनेस आहे किंवा तुम्ही काय करू शकता ते तुम्हाला स्वतःला माहित असतं. तर यू कॅनॉट जस्ट सी अ सलमान खान पिक्चर अँड गो फॉर जिमिंग अँड एक्सपेक्ट की आय विल सी द चेंज, राईट. इफ यू हॅव टू सी द चेंज यू हॅव टू डू इट फॉर डिपेंड ऑन द गोल व्हॉट टू डू. प्रवीण सरांना जर मॅरेथॉन पळायची असेल तर ते काही पहिल्या दिवशी डायरेक्ट 42 किलोमीटर नाही पळणार. ते शांतपणे हळूहळू ट्रेनिंग करत मग ते त्यांनी केलेलं आहे म्हणून ते 45 करून ते 92 ची मॅरेथॉन पळू शकतात. बिकॉज दॅट इज द बेसिक. अँड अनदर थिंग इज अबाउट द एक्सरसाइज. व्हॉट यू डू द एक्सरसाइज, ज्या टाईपचं तुम्ही एक्सरसाइज करतात त्याचाच फिटनेस त्याला मिळतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल जर समजा मी बॅडमिंटन खेळत असेल तर मी मॅरेथॉनचा मला म्हणजे जर मी 42 किलोमीटर नाही पळू शकणार, मी बॅडमिंटनच्या 5 गेमच्या इथे मी 10 गेम खेळू शकेन, बिकॉज आय अचीव दॅट फिटनेस. मला जर मॅरेथॉन करायचे मला स्टेप बाय स्टेप वेगळ्या टाईपचं स्पेसिफिक ट्रेनिंग करावं लागेल. सो warming up is very, very important to reduce the injury, soreness, increasing the joint mobility and muscle flexibility, increase body temperature to promote the faster, more powerful contractions, and it is mentally prepares the athletes and it stimulates the cardiovascular system. And what are the procedures? Yes, you can use simple jog, stretch skills. At least one of the important principle: never stretch before you sweat. What is the specific? Yes, this exercise training, especially the muscle groups and the energy system used by an individual. It also includes the fitness components related. For example, weightlifting, yes. Weightlifting, the anaerobic fitness or strength is important, and definitely the specific muscles can be, I can say, exercise done to improve that muscle specific. And all marathon runners, everything they require the muscle endurance and cardiovascular endurance. So specific. And what are the training schedule? Yes. The minimum amount of, this is very important, amount of exercise required to produce an improvement in the fitness. What is aerobic? At least you should reach your maximum heart rate of 70%. आता तुमचा किती त्याला at least 70% अजून वाढला पाहिजे तर तो aerobic threshold असं म्हणता येईल आपल्याला. Anaerobic, yes. More than that is almost you have to reach the 85% of the maximum heart rate. तुम्ही you have to refer the books and see that की किती हार्ट रेट माझ्या वयात पाहिजे. तर तेवढा जर तुमचा एक्सरसाइज करताना हार्ट रेट झाला तर त्याचा तुम्हाला बेनिफिट होतो. So, and another important thing, suppose you do a very same exercise day in day out, sometimes you get bored. So change is required. Repetition of drills, routines lead to boredom. So the activity must be challenging. So you can use different venues, join different groups, different facilities, and exercise included in the low activities. म्हणजे काही रेस्ट पिरियड पण तुम्ही केलं तरी that is suppose you are doing a very intense activity. So some rest period also gives a variety. So what are the most important thing is come to the how are the tips to get the kids exercise, which is very important. Be a role model. Unless until the parents do the thing, the people will watch you, the kids your, and so your children will mimic your good habits and that's. And suppose your parents see you're active, they're going to be physically more active and likely to stay active throughout their lives. And use this exercise as transportation. Walk your child to the school, bike to visit friends or roller to the park. So rather काही आपला स्टेअरकेस न वापरता आपण आपलं स्टेअरकेस वापरा, लिफ्ट वापरू नका, लाईक दॅट. सो सिम्पल थिंग्स दिट कॅन इव्हन तुमची घरची बेल वाजल्या तर बऱ्याच वेळा जा रे बाबा पिंट्या जा दरवाजा उघड असं म्हणण्यापेक्षा स्वतः जो उचलून तो पण ती ऍक्टिव्हिटी इज बेनिफिशियल इन ऑल अवर होम फॅमिली, राईट. सो आपल्या फॅमिली पिकनिक ह्याच्यामध्ये काही गोष्टी करताना इन्व्हाइट एव्हरीवन प्रॅक्टिस. इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट सक्सेसफुल वेज टू चेंज युअर किड एक्सरसाइज हॅबिट. यू कॅन व्हॉलेंटिअर कोच सॉकर टीम. तुम्हाला कुठे आठवतं, फॉर एक्झाम्पल मला बॅडमिंटन आवडतं तर आय कॅन गो फॉर टीच सम बॅडमिंटन ग्रुप सो दॅट एन्करेज युअर अदर ग्रुप्स ऑल्सो प्ले, युअर किड्स ऑल्सो प्रो फॉर इव्हन. बऱ्याच मला असं वाटतं की काहीतरी वेगळं. तर नाऊ आय एम प्लॅनिंग टू गो टू द मी ॲज अ स्क्वॅश, लॉन टेनिस आणि हे नाही कधी खेळलो गोल्फ, पण आय मेड दॅट खारघर, आमच्या खारघरमध्ये एक मोठा गोल्फ कोर्स तयार झालेला आहे. तर दिस नोव्हेंबर डिसेंबर गोइंग टू आय हॅव मेड दॅट नॅशनल ट्रेनर ही सेट तुम्ही येऊ शकता. सो दॅट आय एम गोइंग टू गो दॅट सो दॅट आय विल एन्जॉय दॅट ग्रीनरी अँड दॅट लर्निंग ऑफ द न्यू स्पोर्ट्स. सो डेफिनेटली you join our whole family the outdoor activities, some swimming, running club, and always go to family picnic. काहीतरी बॉल, काहीतरी आपली डिश ज्याच्यामध्ये जॉगिंग, मी म्हणेल की तुमचं दोरीच्या उड्या अशा जर कॅरी केले तर नक्कीच त्याचा आपण त्याचा उपयोग करू शकतो. And focus on fun, right? Another thing, kids like to have the fun. So if they are enjoying that exercise activity as a fun, so they can have that. And definitely another thing is music. Yes, आपल्या सगळ्या कॉन्फरन्स मध्ये म्युझिक असतंच सॅटर्डे नाईट. So definitely you have that, but rather dancing is, I can say, one of the best thing can be done anywhere, anytime, not anytime. Anytime घरी तुम्ही कधी करू शकता. So that is rather focus fun and as well as you get the exercise. And make it actually social, right? Region the activity. You can engage other people on the societies or you can get the relatives, and so they will have more and fun doing that. And use and competition motivator. Yes, you can compete with your own kids, doing push-up, running, skipping, and give some prizes. And you can use some technology. Yes, everybody has a smart watch as well as smart mobile. तुम्ही बघितला तर सगळ्यांना आयफोन, त्याच्यावर तुम्ही काही ऍप डाउनलोड केला तुम्ही किती चाललं पाहिजे वगैरे. तर आज तुम्ही किती चालला तर असं म्हणता की मिनिमम 10,000 स्टेप्स रोज घेतले पाहिजेत. आय हॅव माय फ्रेंड 77 year old आणि रोज ते 10,000 पावलं चालतातच चालतात. बॅडमिंटन खेळत होते आतापर्यंत, त्यांनी आता बंद केलं. सो दे कॅन यूज दॅट द टेक्नॉलॉजी, सिम्पल टेक्नॉलॉजी, म्हणजे किती मी चालून आलो तर त्यावर कळतं. अँड यूज इन्क्लुडेड इन हाऊसहोल्ड ऍक्टिव्हिटीज. सगळ्या मुलांना तुमच्या घरातल्या माहिती आहे, कोरोनामध्ये आपण सगळ्यांनी स्वतःची घरं पुसलेली आहेत, भांडे धुतलेले आहेत, पाणी भरलेलं आहे. सो इव्हन आपल्या मुलांना डेफिनेटली कॅन वॉशिंग डॉग और कार, मोईंग लॉन, अँड these are the definitely these physical activities helps a lot. आणि थोडं असं म्हणतात की हा मुलगा लग्न झाल्यानंतर सुधरेल, असं त्याचं लग्न लावून त्यामुळे तो कधी सुधरत नाही. तर करोनामध्ये कमीत कमी सगळ्या नवऱ्यांना बायकांनी व्यवस्थित कामाला लावते, ती गरजच होती तेव्हा. तेव्हा आपलं घर किती मोठं होतं आणि आपण किती त्यावेळेस की घर एक 1 BHK असं चाललं असतं. हे 3 BHK घर पुसायला किती त्रास होतो, खिडक्या किती मोठ्या आहेत, तर किती कष्ट करावं लागतात हे आपल्याला तेव्हा कळाले. तर यू कॅन यूज द हाऊस होल्ड ऍक्टिव्हिटी डेफिनेटली, राईट. इथे सांगायचं आहे की आय गॉट वन बेस्ट मेसेज ड्युरिंग कोरोना पिरियड. सपोज समबडी की माझ्याकडे वेळ नाहीये सपोज, पण कोरोना पिरियड मध्ये जर तुम्ही फिट नाही दिसलात, नवीन काही शिकला नाही, त्याचा अर्थ तुम्ही खोटं बोलतायत असं म्हणेल. अँड अनदर येस, गिव्ह गिफ्ट्स फिजिकल ऍक्टिव्हिटी. आता सरांनी सांगितलं की प्रवीण सरांनी त्याच्या मुलगा पहिल्या पगारात काय घेतलं, सायकल घेतली, जिम जॉईन केला. सो डेफिनेटली यू कॅन गिव्ह सच थिंग्स गिफ्ट एज अ टू युअर किड्स. घ्या त्याला बायसिकल द्या, आईस स्केट्स द्या, सॉकर बॉल द्या. Yes, even video games can be great for the example and give tracking apps, technologies. They can fun for the kids, right? Limit TV and computer time. Yes, definitely. Almost unfortunately, lot of this already stated at the background. Lot of sedentary work people are doing, maybe adolescent, because they are behind mobile and computers, and so definitely there is the advantage of that thing. So you should limit the TV and computer time. And this is like a Harish Shetty sir, like there is a mobile sleep time. 2 तास संध्याकाळचा मोबाईल सगळ्यांचा बंद पाहिजे, राईट. सगळ्यांचा म्हणजे काय, ठीक आहे ज्यांच्या ICU आहे की काय डॉक्टरला हरकत नाहीये, पण डेफिनेटली फॅमिली शुड कीप देअर मोबाईल ऑफ फॉर ऍटलीस्ट 2 hours मोबाईल स्लीप टाइम. अँड येस, सो इव्हन यू कॅन डू व्हाईल वॉचिंग टीव्ही, जम्पिंग जॅक आणि काही गेम पण आपण जम्पिंग रो पण करू शकतो. येस. And yes, another very near to my heart, definitely on vacations, new ways to exercise. Always carry, as मी माझे स्पोर्ट्स शूज मी स्वतःही कॅरी करतो. झोपायची उठायची सवय जी सकाळी असल्यामुळे त्याला काही पर्याय काय नाही. तो आय कॅन की 5 वाजता उठून खुडबुड करणे. मी तर निलिमाच्या कित्येक म्हणजे प्रत्येक माझ्या व्हेकेशनला तर सकाळी 5 ला उठून काय करता, पण मला तर असं वाटतं की मी ट्रिपला गेल्यानंतर मला ओपीडीचं टायमिंग मला शेड्यूल नसतं तेव्हा. Rather, I can enjoy more. I can run more. I can walk more. I can explore the other areas. So definitely, friends, when you go on the exercise or vacation trips, keep some time for your physical activity. Explore new places, and definitely you should. आताच्या concrete जंगलामध्ये visit करण्यापेक्षा go for the nature, looking some activities, and that will definitely help your long term. So active kids may be smarter kids. Regular exercise may be more than help to get the lean and fight off. Yes, this physicality helps to have a develop mental clarity, feel less stress, and they provide outlet for the energy. And just remember, all kids aren't equal. Kids are with better motor skills tend to be more active. Some kids are genetically inclined to be overweight, and you should guide, not force your kid to increase their activity level, right? But so the choose physical activity your kids will enjoy. Stay positive and get moving. So thank you. मला वाटतं मला वेळ कमी होता, पण असं ठरवलं की फार 15 मिनिटात संपेन. सो हॅपी दिवाळी. अँड आय नो इट्स अ व्हेरी सिम्पलर प्रेझेंटेशन. इट डझंट हॅव एनी सायंटिफिक इन दॅट. रादर giving all this I can say कुठल्या methods सांगायचे basic I can say touch on the chassis of that fitness overall health. So thank you again for AHA and IIP Raigad for giving on first day of Deepavali. वसुबारस आज आहे त्यामुळे फिटनेस वर बोलायला सांगितलं. आज खरं तर मी बरं आहे की आय गॉट ऑलमोस्ट 17 गिफ्ट्स टुडे. त्यातले 11 हे मिठाईच्या गिफ्ट्स होत्या त्यामधल्या. त्यातले मी ड्रायफ्रुट्स माझ्याकडे ठेवले आणि सगळ्या मिठाई मी सिस्टरला सगळ्यांना देऊन टाकले. तो हॅपी दिवाळी टू ऑल ऑफ यू. अँड इफ यू वॉन्ट टू एन्जॉय गुड फूड, गुड लाईफ, यू शुड फिट. तुम्हाला चांगलं खायचं असेल व्यवस्थित आणि फिट दिसायचं असेल तर फिटनेस थोडा मेंटेन करायचा आपण सगळे प्रयत्न करूया. तो हॅपी ऑल ऑफ यू अँड थँक्स फॉर पेशंट लिसनिंग. फार डिस्टर्बन्स आला नाही असं वाटतंय मला. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. Over to Neha.
Over
Thank
to
you.
Dr. Sunita.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Jay. Parents can do really motivate their children by doing exercise themselves. Simple things, simple measures can really keep you fit. Very inspiring message from you. I will request Dr. Praveen Gaikwad, who is our expert, to give his comments.
Yeah. Hi, Jay. This was a good talk. In general, covered a lot of things. A few important things, practical things. Basically, this is gift to yourself, right? So, and teenagers are very smart. Like we find our teenagers, a lot of them are into gymming. So what we must do is encourage whatever physical activity that they are interested in, whether it's gymming, whether it's swimming, whatever. But let them start it. Now, once they start and they start enjoying, they will continue. Now, as there was a talk right in the beginning, motivation, you continue. Continue is a problem many times. मराठीत आपण म्हणतो ना आरंभशूर. सो दिवाळी किंवा 1 जानेवारी किंवा बर्थडेच्या दिवशी आपण डिसाईड करतो आणि कंटिन्यू नाही करत, तर आरंभशूर असतो. तर तसं व्हायला नको. त्यासाठी मोटिवेशन इम्पॉर्टंट आहे कंटिन्यू करायला. ग्रुप फार इम्पॉर्टंट ठरतो जो टीनेजर्ससाठी तर फारच इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. आपल्याला माहिती आहे पियर प्रेशर हाऊ डज इट वर्क, पॉझिटिव्ह और नेगेटिव्ह वे. नाउ द थिंग इज the data shows that it takes around 66 days for the brain to get addicted to anything, whether it is good or bad. So that exercise that one is gifting to oneself today, that is Diwali time, continue for 3 months or so, Sunday वगैरे सोडला तर, and then as Jay said, your brain will not let you leave that exercise for your life. And that will be great thing. And teenagers la ya wayat suru karna is extremely important because there will be some career pressures, professional pressures, and then you might not get any time. Doesn't matter. That muscle memory remains. And once you restart, whatever shape you are in, within few weeks you will come back to that particular form. The fat loss becomes very easy. Now, coming back to that fat loss concept, see, Jay was talking about muscle gain and all. It's extremely difficult even while gymming to gain too much muscles. In fact, ladies many times don't do it because they feel they look muscular. It's very difficult. So it's very difficult to gain muscles and very easy to lose muscles, while it's very difficult to lose fat and very easy to gain fat. Remember this. So once you start regularly strength training, gymming, along with that aerobic physical activity that Jay talked about, your body will change. There will be a transformation in your body, and not only in body, in your mind, the positivity. And therefore, the last point here is, like, teenagers are under stress. Obviously, like, it's unfortunate that society, the community, the teachers, and parents put undue stress for the child to achieve things. The child is going to achieve whatever the child is capable of, and every child achieves something or the other. The only thing that we have to be sure is we should be behind them. Let them continue with it. Remember, physical activity is the most neglected antidepressant.
Right.
So let them continue. They will reap the benefits of transformation of body and mind and that positivity. Again, I will go back to one of the examples. One example of my son Amey, who is in London, as I said. On 10th exam, next day was English paper. He came to me, Baba, मला फुटबॉल खेळायला जायचंय. तर म्हटलं जा ना, ऑफकोर्स. तो गेला, चांगला 1.5 तास फुटबॉल खेळला, मस्त स्वेटिंग करून आला. आणि आय वॉज शुअर ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी फ्रीयर रादर नॉट प्लेइंग फुटबॉल. ते 1 तासाच्या 1.5 तासाच्या अभ्यासाने शेवटी काही फरक पडणार नाहीये. जो आधी केलेला अभ्यास आहे तो, आणि त्याची पॉझिटिव्ह माइंड इज गोइंग टू मेक अ डिफरन्स. सो लेट देम बी ऍक्टिव्ह. Activity will never have any bad benefits. Yes, stress gradually to achieve things. Under a trainer, gymming is always good. Gymming is good for even teenagers. Nutrition, they always take care of, though we can always be helpful in as a guide, giving guidance. I think that's the final thing. I think Mahesh is waiting for his comments. Let Mahesh take over, and even I have to leave. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, Raigad branch, Jay and every one of. And congratulations, Dr. Vasant and Amol again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was wonderful listening to you. Very motivated.
Always for you, anything for health and fitness. Thank you.
Hats off to you. Dr. Mahesh Hamare, sir.
Thanks, AHA, thanks IIP Raigad for inviting. Congratulations, Khalatkar sir and Amol sir again. It's an honor to be co-guest with that person who you adore most, or whom you want to be. At least part, like 1%, 5% of that. So that's an honor for me. That's all for me. See, regarding adolescent, no, it's that age that they are like blindly followers of others. Adolescent, they follow parents, they follow rather they follow much more friends. So rather we are talking about parents. So parents, they hardly listen to us. They listen to us, but they listen by this year and it's go up by another one. So that doesn't happen with the friends. So friends is something which they are very influenced with. So see that the kids are with good friends, and that's the something what the Gaikwad sir said. It's the muscle memory that stays. In our school days, like at 11th and 12th, we used to go to talim. त्यावेळी gym नव्हतं, and that we used to work out like mad for hours. That was wrestling, kusti, सगळं that at that time used to do, and that 2 years memory that stayed in maybe in the hibernation after 30 years, that's coming out. प्रत्येक आता खा तर एवढा जाड्या असत हे तर आत्ता कसं झालं, हे आत्ता कसं झालं, इट्स नॉट आत्ता कसं झालं, हे त्यावेळेच झालेलं आहे जे आत्ता दिसतंय. इट्स ओनली वर्क व्हॉट आय हॅव डन इज टू रिमूव्ह द फॅट विच वॉज ओव्हरलाइंग देअर. And once you remove that fat, that all the muscle memory or what the muscle which is trained before, that has come out. And that's the only thing. The same applies for all the adolescent. First, the adolescent, they should do only those things in which they enjoy.
Right.
If they want to stay consistent, काही करू दे. मी ते स्पोर्ट्स असेल म्हण, ॲथलेटिक्स असेल म्हण, जिम असेल, इट्स नॉट तेच करायला पाहिजे, योगा असेल, व्हॉट एव्हर दी, बट समथिंग विच दे एन्जॉय. इफ दे एन्जॉय, दे विल स्टे. इफ यू पुश देम, दे विल स्टे फॉर अ फ्यू डेज. तुम्ही एकदा निघाले की पाठीमाग ते निघणार आहे. सो ओनली थिंग इज टू डेव्हलप interest in by themselves. Second, somewhat fortunate thing is like all of them, they are crazy about either Bollywood or Hollywood, and most of the attache stars, they are all with muscular six packs. So this is a great motivation for them. It's a fortunate thing. ते खरोखर ते आहेत का नाही त्याचं आपल्याला काही घेणं देणं नाहीये, but at least what they see, it's like a muscular thing and they want to be like that. So in a good way, like if they say, if they see them, they follow them, it's a good thing. The only thing regarding gym is something to avoid injuries. Once some muscle, if it's injured, some tendon it's injured, it's really it takes years. Even as a like wrist that was injured maybe years back, but still if you strain at that point, still it causes pain. So don't try something to be heroic. Try to be very straight, simple. Stay gradually, step up gradually. More repetition first, followed by more weight later. Don't go opposite way. So that's the simple way to avoid injuries. But that's an addiction, and stay addicted for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sambare, sir. I will request now Inner Wheel Club President, Mrs. Sridevi Rao, Madam to share.
कोणी प्रश्न विचारलाय.
No, 1 minute, Dr. Jay. Let me just. This is Sridevi Rao, who is the Inner Wheel Club President. Madam, to share your thoughts, please.
आहेत का?
Sridevi, madam? Yes, she's there.
Okay, madam.
Namaste.
Okay. आई एम वेरी गुड, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है ये तो। इस वेबिनार में मैं अटेंड हुआ है, इसके लिए बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। मैं एक मेंबर है, इसलिए बहुत अच्छा लगा। फिटनेस के लिए बहुत अच्छा, आप सभी लोग अच्छा सा एडवाइस दे दिया, उसके लिए मैं क्लब मेंबर से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी सभी लोग करने के लिए। उसके लिए मैं मीटिंग में बता दूंगी मैडम। ओके,
Yes.
थैंक यू।
Yeah. Thank you so much, madam, for your inputs. Chitra, madam, do we have time for question and answers now?
Only one question was there. You might have noted it की व्हे प्रोटीन घ्यायचं का नाही. जिम वाले खूप प्रमोट करतात आणि that is quite expensive. Speaker, please enlighten us whether to use that whey protein or not.
I start with the story. परत मी MBA झाल्यानंतर I was weighing 46 kg. 3rd MBA पास झाल्यानंतर. And बाजूच्या जे आमचे मामा म्हणायचे ना, मी पेढे द्यायला गेल्यानंतर त्यांनी मला बघितलं, हात लावला आणि म्हटले की जय पेशंट आता म्हणजे काय डॉक्टरना सलाईन लावा तर त्यांना गोळ्या द्या, राईट. सो आय टेकन दॅट कमेंट ॲज अ इन्स्पिरेशन अँड जॉईन द जिम. म्हणजे माझ्या सोलापूरच्या घरापासून पार्क स्टेडियम वॉज 7 kilometers अँड जिम वॉज देअर कॉर्पोरेशनचा, थोडा चीप. यूज टू गेट अप at 4 o'clock, reach there by 4:30 to 7:30 I used to राऊंड्स स्किपिंग. नंतर मी जिम करायचो आणि तेव्हा प्रोटीन पावडर नव्हती, पण आय यूज टू टेक एग्स, कर्ड, दही, बॉइल्ड चना आणि बॉइल ग्रीन पीज. आणि आय वॉज वेइंग 88 kg at the end of 1 year. इवन माय काय ना अंकल नॉट एबल टू रिकॉग्नाइज मी, अरे ये कौन है, लाइक दैट. सो फ्रेंड्स, and later on still I continue that, taken sprouts daily, 1 bowl and 1 apple, and as well as eggs that to be 2 to 3 eggs, 4 eggs. And later on लग्न झाल्यानंतर माझं आता वजन 25-30 वर्ष, 25-27 वर्ष is old, hardly 69 to 70 consistently. But boiling egg is some difficult task, मला थोडं कंटाळवाणं असतं. त्यावेळेला I started taking whey protein. But friends, आज देअर राईट, त्यांनी जन प्रश्न विचारला, सपोज डुईंग अ प्रॉपर एक्झरसाइज. तुम्ही जर जिम मध्ये, मी 25 वर्ष डेली जिम आणि डेली बॅडमिंटन करत होतो, मला हाय प्रोटीन डाएट घेतलाच पाहिजे होता. सिम्पल आहे, हाय प्रोटीन डाएट जसं डॉक्टर मला सगळं माहित होतं. पण सिम्पलर थिंग, आय टेक अ व्हे प्रोटीन, राईट, प्रॉपर स्टडीड, राईट. इट इज समवॉट कॉस्टली आहे, पण मला बऱ्याच वेळा असं वाटतं की एक्झरसाइज केल्यानंतर माझी बायपास सर्जरी समजा 10 वर्ष पोस्टपोन झाली, 10 years, right? Exercise more. So by spend something like a 4-5 lakhs on whey protein last 15-20 years. आणि माझी बायपास समजा 7-8 वर्ष जर हे झाली, जी आता बायपास सर्जरी मला वाटतं 10-20 लाखाखाली काही होत नसणार आहे, 10 वर्षाचा इंटरेस्ट 20 लाख होईल. तो अंडर गायडन्स म्हणजे तुम्ही ते प्रमोट करतात, बरोबर आहे, पण त्याचे भरपूर टाईप्स आहेत. राईट नाव मी जे घेतो ते स्पेसिफिक ओनली प्रोटीन विदाउट टेस्ट, without smell, right, and no carb. But I take almost 40 to 50 gram whey protein daily, years together, and it is very good. Actually ते पाण्यामध्ये घ्यायला पाहिजे, पण मी पेडिशन असल्यामुळे मला दिवस सकाळ संध्याकाळ दूध प्यायची, दुधावर घेतो. ऍब्सोल्यूट माय बायोकेमिकल पॅरामीटर्स, फॅट, कोलेस्ट्रॉल सगळं ऍब्सोल्यूट नॉर्मल. इव्हन HbA1c पण बिलो 6 चालय परवा केलेलं. तर तुम्ही प्रॉपर एक्सरसाइज करा आणि मग खा. मग ते प्रमोट करणार, बरोबर आहे, पण तुम्ही एक्सरसाइज न करता, एक्सरसाइज न करणार माणसाने पण प्रॉपर प्रोटीन घेतलं तरी त्याला फायदाच आहे. पण प्रॉपर एक्सरसाइज करून घेता तर डेफिनेटली इट हेल्प्स यू, बट नॉट ब्लाइंडर. म्हणजे तुम्ही डोंट एक्सपेक्ट की चेंज लाईक घेतला आणि पटापट तसं दिसणार होणार नाही. सपोज यू डू अ मॉडरेट एक्सरसाइज अँड टूक ए प्रॉपर डाएट and you include, because it is instantly available, usually pre-exercise you can take the whey protein, but immediate after exercise within 50 minutes you take it, definitely it helps to strengthen muscle endurance and bulk. आणि घ्यायला पाहिजे, पण थोडा प्रॉपर स्टडी करून घेतलं पाहिजे, त्याच्यामध्ये चांगल्या क्वालिटीज घेतलं पाहिजे. बट इट इज कॉस्टली, राईट. बट आय थिंक फॉर हेल्थ डेफिनेटली वी शुड rather spending money on other things, on illnesses, on buying medicines. Definitely you can spend money on buying some good food products, or maybe protein powder, or anything with high protein in that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Jay, and I hope it answers the question. And I think there are no more questions in the chat box.
Second,
Is there?
पावडर
just
विचारला आहे.
wanted to
Sir, yeah, creatinine powder, Dr.
हा
Mahesh,
हा
you can say.
त्याच्यामध्ये कसं
Yes.
आहे, फार मस्क्युलर बल्क तुम्हाला करायचं असेल तर प्रोटीन
Yes.
पावडर थोडं मी क्रिएटिन पावडर घेऊ शकता, पण मी कधी घेतलेली नाही. मला वाटत त्याची फारशी गरज आहे, कारण आपण कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह स्पोर्ट्स मध्ये जाणार नाही आहोत. रादर आपण नॉट गोइंग टू एनी मसल शो. तर हे बेसिक फूड प्रोडक्ट्स आणि सिम्पल प्रोटीन पावडर आय थिंक इट इज सफिशियंट फॉर अस.
Are there any harmful effects of this creatinine powder?
बघा, तुम्ही फार एक्सेसिव्ह घेतला
Renal.
काय हार्मफुल इफेक्ट
Renal.
असणार डेफिनेटली. तुम्ही जर
Renal issues, sir, renal issues मध्ये काही आहे का? Yeah, when you take whey protein or even creatine powder, then do we get renal calculi, kidney stone होतात का? किंवा त्याला काही किडनी फंक्शन मध्ये काही त्रास होतो का? ह्याच्याबद्दल माहिती द्या. कारण मुलं आजकाल पाणी पित नाहीत.
हा, तो आपण पण तुम्हाला असंच नॉर्मल हेल्दी दिसायचं असेल ना, 5-6 तास झोप आणि 3-4 लिटर पाणी जर कोणी पण पिलं, तुम्हाला सांगतो, तर असेच तुम्ही स्मार्ट दिसू शकता. आपण पाणी फार कमी पितो, राईट. आय टेक ऍटलीस्ट 3 to 4 लिटर ऑफ वॉटर डेली, इरिस्पेक्ट ऑफ द एनी सीझन इन दॅट विल हेल्प यू, राईट. तर हे फार महत्वाचं आहे, म्हणजे कीप युअर बॉडी हायड्रेटेड, राईट. क्लिनिक मध्ये पण तुम्ही असताना तुम्ही ठरवलं तर तुम्ही लोकांना, म्हणजे ज्या तुम्ही कमी पाण्याचे अडॉप्टेशन तुमच्या बॉडीला आलं तर तुम्ही कमी पाण्याचं अडॉप्टेशन होणार, जास्त पाण्याचं घेतो तुम्ही जास्त होणार. ॲज सिम्पल इट इज. सो डेफिनेटली हायड्रेशन इज इम्पॉर्टंट.
Chitra ma'am,
madam.
can I answer
Amok,
one point here?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure. Dr. Amok Shahane from Navi Mumbai, and she is also a fitness freak. Welcome, Dr. Amok.
Hello, ma'am. So first of all, congratulations to IIP Raigad for such a fantastic program. Congratulations, Amol sir and Vasant Khalkar sir. Ma'am, just one thing I wanted to say about this protein thing. First of all, we need to understand why everybody is harping about taking protein when they're gymming or exercise. What is the need for so much of protein? So what we need to understand is normally, like after the age of 55 or 60, all of us will undergo something called as sarcopenia, that is, there's protein loss in the body, which is a normal physiological thing. So why we need to take protein now and do strengthening is basically to preserve our muscle strength when we grow older. And the basic requirement for anybody, irrespective of whether they're exercising or not, is like how we've studied in our medical school, 1 gram per kg per body weight every day should be there in our diet. And if you see, most of the diets are not that compliant in protein in India, especially. So for a teenager, instead of going into calculations and about taking, proteins or mass gainers, we need to see that there should be a little bit of protein included in every meal. Like mornings you can have dry fruit, afternoon you can have curd or you can have dal, evening you can have eggs and chicken and paneer, like how Dr. Jay Bhandarkar has said. So if you add a little bit of protein in every meal along with a good fiber diet, your plate will look full. That satiety level also will be there and there'll be adequate amount of protein. So you don't have to run behind taking protein powders. And protein powder, like how Jay sir said, if you have goals of gaining muscle, if you want to go for a competition or your goals are that way, then you can definitely take, depending on consultation with a fitness expert. But for a regular person, it's all about diet, and it's about keeping yourself hydrated, and it's for long term goals. Matlab, you have to see that you don't lose muscle after 60. You need to be active for that time, so it's all a preventive thing.
So many
Perfect.
time, particularly these marathon runners and all these, no, if they don't take protein, you see that wasted thing.
No,
You
sir,
see
they
those
definitely they need at least 2 days
So,
of strength
so
training
if you are
every week, especially lower body. That is not, which is not done. So you see a lot of muscle atrophy. Strengthening is required for every person after the age of, like, there is no age. After 15 also anybody can do strengthening, but at least 2 days a week we have to do strengthening in the gym or body weight exercise. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Good protein diet is a very good way to lose the weight. High protein diet तुमचं weight फार छान कमी होतं.
I
Hello,
think Dr.
Dr.
Nilima
Amol.
Bhandarkar will share her thoughts, and she is behind Dr. Jay's success. I invite Dr. Nilima.
And I just wanted to add one comment regarding whey protein powders. Whey protein, isolated whey or whey concentrate is okay. You can take, as Dr. Amok said, you can calculate at least 0.8 to 1 gram per ideal body weight. Overweight असाल तर तेवढे per gram calculate नाही करायचे. आणि तेवढं प्रोटीन घेण्यासाठी ते सफिशियंट होण्यासाठी वे प्रोटीन यूज करू शकता. पण वे प्रोटीन विथ ॲडेड हॉर्मोन्स और अदर थिंग्स अनाबॉलिक स्टिरॉइड्स यातलं काही त्यात नाही असायला पाहिजे. आयसोलेटेड वे, बिकॉज वे इज पार्ट ऑफ मिल्क, इट्स अ मिल्क प्रोटीन. सो ते तुम्ही डेफिनेटली घेऊ शकता आणि ते युटिलाइज करू शकता. वन मोर पॉइंट, इफ यू कन्झ्युम वे प्रोटीन अँड इफ यू डोंट डू सिरियस एक्सरसाइज, ते प्रोटीन पण कॅलरी बर्निंग साठी वापरलं जाईल. सो इट
दॅट
विल
कॉजेस
बी
एक्सेस ऑफ वेट गेन. हे जर
हा
घेतलं
करेक्ट.
प्रचंड वेट गेन होतो इफ यू डोंट एक्सरसाइज अँड जस्ट टेक वे प्रोटीन.
प्रोटीन घेतलं तर नाही फायदा होणार. राईट, दॅट्स द ओनली पॉइंट वाय आय वॉन्टेड टू ऍड.
Actually, one question, last
Thank
question.
you.
Really sorry. So, is it so that swimming is a complete exercise?
नो, स्विमिंग असं नाही. मी असं म्हणेल काय
Yeah.
करताना रादर स्विमिंग, रनिंग, सायकलिंग, ब्रिक्स वॉकिंग, these are all the aerobic exercise, jumping, dancing. तर यू मस्ट हॅव द ऑल टाईप ऑफ, म्हणजे करते सांगितले की हे एरोबिक पाहिजे फॉर कार्डिओव्हॅस्क्युलर इंड्युरन्स अँड स्टॅमिना. तो एक पार्ट ऑफ एक्सरसाइज झाला, राईट. पण तुम्हाला सगळ्या पर्टिक्युलर मसल स्ट्रेंथ करायचं, तुम्हाला रेजिस्टन्स एक्सरसाइज, दॅट इज द यू हॅव टू गो फॉर द वेट ट्रेनिंग, सिम्पल. अँड फॉर अदर थिंग्स, येस डेफिनेटली क्रॉस फिट आणि अदर टाईप ऑफ एक्सरसाइज आहेत. अनदर थिंग इज योगा. योगा इज ऑल्सो फॉर, मी करू शकलो नाही कारण मी आय एम हायपर ऍक्टिव्ह चाइल्ड. माझं त्याने डिलिव्हरनं चार्ट बीट काढला, ते सांगितलं थायरॉइड सगळं टेस्ट करा वगैरे, असं काहीतरी प्रॉब्लेम आहे यांच्यामध्ये. पण मला माहित नाही, मला लगेच काय थकत नाही सहजपणे मी. तर दॅट इज अ वन पार्ट ऑफ एक्सरसाइज. यू कॅनॉट से, पण काहीच जर आवडत असेल तर करायचंच डेफिनेटली, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही त्यामध्ये. पण स्विमिंग कोणासाठी, तुमचे जर समजा गुडघे गेले असेल ऑस्टिओआर्थरायटिस काय नाही, तर स्विमिंग द बेस्ट एक्सरसाइज. जॉईंट्सवर तुम्हाला डायरेक्ट प्रेशर येत नाही. इट्स अ गुड फॉर्म ऑफ एरोबिक एक्सरसाइज ते. अँड गुड एन्जॉयमेंट. तुमची मुलांवर करत असाल ना स्विमिंग, मजा येते, कारण मुलांना आवडतं फार ते.
So, just one last word, that give me a whole week timetable, like on 2 days swimming, 2 days weight training, 2 days, something like that. So for that people will get a take home message.
मला वाटतं ना हे फार कस्टमाइज आहे ऍक्च्युली.
मी जे करतो ना,
आणि एक गोष्ट आहे की यू हॅव 24 hour, राईट. तुम्ही अनलेस अंटिल यू डिसाइड की आय वॉन्ट टू रिमेन अ फिट, राईट, तर तुम्ही 1.5 तास कसा देणार हे जे तुम्ही जास्त, तुम्ही हे तुम्ही समजा मेनी पीपल्स व्हाय डोंट नो, बिकॉज दे गिव्ह यू कॅन देर 100 रिझन्स टू अवॉइड इट, राईट.
तर तुम्ही काय करता? व्हॉट यू डू?
एक तर फार बँक अकाउंट कडे बघत नाही, दॅट इज फर्स्ट थिंग, राईट.
ओके.
आय रिक्वेस्ट 5% ऑफ पेशंट आणि लाईफ एन्जॉय करतो मी.
नाही, तुमचं शेड्यूल कसं आहे? ते नाही
एक
विचारलं आम्ही तुम्हाला.
another नाही, सांगतो मी.
शेड्यूल सांगा.
1 hour in
काय
24
करतो
hours
सांगतो
is
तुला,
only
ऐका
4%.
एक्सरसाइज काय करतो?
1
एक्सरसाइज
hour for yourself you have to take out every day. 1 hour, just 1 hour in a day. In 24
Another
hours you
thing,
need only 1 hour.
लहानपणापासून सवय काय की सकाळी 5ला उठून बाहेर पडणे. मग ती लहान, आणि आता वय जरी झालं असेल 55 तरी ती लाईफस्टाईल 5 वर्ष मुलासारखीच आहे. 5 वर्ष सोडले की बाहेर पडणे, किती बायको ओढत असेल तर. तो तुम्ही आणण्यासाठी तुम्हाला सांगतो, तुम्ही 1-1.5 तास स्वतःला दिल्याशिवाय ते होणार नाही. आणि त्याची जी मजा अशी आहे तुम्हाला सांगतो, तुम्ही जर हे केलात, मी जे सांगतो म्हणजे मी सांगतो असं नाहीये, सपोज यू आर अ फिट, यू कॅन एन्जॉय अदर थिंग्स ऑल्सो. यू कॅन डू वंडरफुल युअर प्रॅक्टिस, राईट. तुम्ही वेगळे आयसीयू करा, सगळं करा, राईट, बट यू शुड एन्जॉय इट. अनलेस फिट पर्सन कॅन डू मेनी थिंग आणि हेल्प्स इन द प्रोफेशनल लाईफ एज वेल अदर थिंग्स ऑल्सो, डेफिनेटली. अँड अनदर थिंग, यू शुड इन्क्लूड सम स्पोर्ट्स इन युअर लाईफ. एका कुठला तरी स्पोर्ट्स मध्ये तुम्ही खेळायचा प्रयत्न करा. स्पोर्ट्स गिव्ह एन्जॉयमेंट, फिटनेस अँड फ्रेंड्स. अनदर थिंग, ग्रुप कुठला तर स्पोर्ट्स तुम्ही नक्कीच खेळा. कुठं तर जिम जॉईन कर, जिम मध्ये पण फ्रेंडशिप होते, राईट. आणि चांगल्या जर मुली असतात तर जिम अजून चांगला होतो. आणि फिट पर्सनला जेव्हा कॉम्प्लिमेंट मिळते तर जास्त रेग्युलर जिम मध्ये जातो. तर मी मध्ये त्यासाठी जात नाही. आहेत माझ्या लेडी फ्रेंड्स पण आहेत, राईट, दे फॉलो मी. ते चांगले म्हणजे फ्रेंड्स, आय डू पार्टी ऑल्सो, राईट. ते करणार तर मोटिवेशन असं म्हणू नका, पण दिस इज अ नॅचरल थिंग. अनदर थिंग, यू हॅव एक्सलंट, बॅडमिंटन इज अ एक्सलंट गेम. तुम्ही मात्र फार लेट नाही चालू करू शकता, लवकर चालू करायला पाहिजे. माझे जे फ्रेंड आहेत 76 इयर्स, ते आता खेळायचं बंद केलं तर ते स्टील प्ले, अजून ते आरामात खेळू शकतात व्यवस्थित. तर यू शुड इन्क्लूड वन स्पोर्ट्स लाईक आणि ग्रुप स्पोर्ट्स जर असेल तर डेफिनेटली इट विल्स बोथ. म्हणजे एन्जॉयमेंट आणि फिटनेस कसा होता कळत पण नाही तुम्हाला. अँड अनदर थिंग, यू शुड हॅव अ गुड सोशल लाईफ, राईट. डॉक्टर्स थोडं सोशलाइज, जरी आपण सोशली लोकांत दिसत जरी असो, मला असं पर्सनली वाटतं लेस सोशल. लोक आपल्याजवळ यायला नॉन मेडिकल लोक घाबरतात, अरे डॉक्टर आहेत काय, त्यांना वेळ असतो काय असतो. पण यू शुड मेक वन हॉबी, काहीतरी एक हॉबी पॅशन फॉलो करा. कॅन बी एनिथिंग, तुम्हाला आवडत असेल तर. अँड मला असं वाटतं की ट्राय टू लर्न वन नथिंग यू नेव्हर डन युअर लाईफ. अशी कुठली तरी गोष्ट करायची, तुम्ही करून बघा. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, चित्रा कुलकर्णी मॅडम कधी तबला वाजवलं नाही, त्यांनी तबला क्लास जॉईन करावा, ते मला सांगावं 3 महिन्यानंतर. तर तुम्हाला खरं सांगतो की तुम्ही जर नवीन गोष्टी, जसं बाळ लहानपणी चालायला सुरू केल्यानंतर कसं पळत सुटतं एकदम, तो जो आनंद आहे, तर सेम गोष्ट आहे. तुम्ही नवीन गोष्ट स्वतः जर करायला चालू केली, जी कधीच केली नाही, तर त्याचा आनंद त्या लहान बाळासारखा असतो. म्हणजे तर दॅट गिव्स द प्लेजर. अल्टिमेटली काय, मला असं वाटतं की व्हॉट यू डू एनिथिंग इन द लाईफ फॉर द प्लेजर, and then this simpler thing is more pleasure than anything else. You have a lot of money, you can buy 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 car. तुमचं 3, 4, 100, 4, 10 फ्लॅट होतील. पण that is only added up your physical things, other than I can say some only, काय म्हणतो आपण त्याला, संपत्ती होते. पण ही जरी 1.5-2 तास आपण स्वतःला जर दिले, तर 1 तास मी प्रत्येकाला माझ्या आज मी काय केलं असेल, तर आज मी सकाळी आम्ही एक 6 मुलांना, आज मी 12th फेल पिक्चर बघितला. आज प्रत्येकाने वॉच करा. 12th फेल पिक्चर जो आलेला आहे विधुराज चोप्राचा, वॉच दॅट मूवी. तर आज मी एकटा नाही गेलो, मी प्रोजेक्ट ऍस्पायर टू इन्स्पायर आपली महाएपीची आहे, तर मी त्या 6 मुलांना स्पॉन्सर करून त्यांच्या सिनेमाला गेलो. डेफिनेटली अलीकडे गेल्या 5-6 वर्षात मी पिक्चरमध्ये 1 तासभर झोपतो, कसला पिक्चर असू देत. म्हणजे कोण नेकड जण असं असेल, मला तिथं झोप लागते. पण तरी या पिक्चरला असा की हा रिसेंट पिक्चर बघितला की सो इन्स्पिरेशन स्टोरी. सो फाइंड आउट सच थिंग इन लाईफ. आणि 1-1.5 तास आता का देणं गरजेचं, पुढचं जर तुम्हाला जास्त हेल्दी लाईफ जगायचं, हेल्दी म्हणजे ऍक्टिव्ह लाईफ म्हणेल मी. राईट राईट. सगळे म्हणतात की फार व्यायाम केल्यानंतर म्हातारपणात जास्त जगता. आय डोंट थिंक सो दॅट. आता पण तुमचं लाईफच आहे, जर तुम्ही ऍक्टिव्ह असता तर डेफिनेटली तुम्ही कॉन्फरन्स मध्ये चांगलं नाचू शकता, मध्ये सगळंच करू शकता. सेम थिंग हिअर, यू कॅन
Yes, sir.
डेफिनेटली डू इट.
Yes, Dr. Jay. Thank you. It's
Asha,
very,
Inga madam is
very
getting
important.
restless, sir.
No,
I
it's not
see
restless. It's
Maha-IAP treasurer here, Dr. Mohan Varke.
Is
He
he
is
there?
also
I can't see.
enthusiastic marathon runner, and I request him to share his thoughts in few minutes.
सॉरी मी जरा बोललो जास्त.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, Dr. Mohan.
Sir, thank you for your kind guidance, sir.
बोला मोहनराव, नमस्कार.
सर नमस्कार सर. सर मी आजपर्यंत कधी प्रोटीन पावडर घेतली नाही. तर प्रोटीन पावडर बद्दल मी एक विचारलं होतं, मला अमुक मॅडमनी सांगितलं. तर सर तुम्ही कोणत्या ब्रँडचं सजेस्ट कराल सर?
प्लॅटफॉर्म असं मी ब्रँड पण तुम्हाला पर्सनल मी फोटो पाठवतो जो मी सध्या घेतोय. हा,
ओके ओके
आय
सर.
विल सेंड यू व्हॉट्सअप. राईट.
सर तुम्ही आपले खरंच इन्स्पिरेशन आहे सर. या म्हणजे आमच्यापेक्षा खूप सिनियर आहात
आय
तुम्ही.
डोंट थिंक सो. म्हणजे कोणी मला विचारते की इन्स्पिरेशनच्या क्षणात इट इज अ रुटीन लाईफस्टाईल. आपण काय झालं, ही जी इव्हन रुटीन आपल्याकडे 24 तास आहेत. राईट, बरोबर आहे. हे करणं मला वाटतं तर फार रुटीन पाहिजे. कशाला? आणि तुम्हाला सांगतो की सपोज कुणाला जर मोटिवेशन बाहेरून लागत असेल, राईट, व्हॉट इज थिंग, दिस थिंग्स आर अबाउट द इनर मोटिवेशन. एक्सटर्नल मोटिवेशन लागत असेल तर देन दॅट थिंग्स नथिंग गोइंग टू लॉस्ट फॉर लॉंग ड्युरेशन. What is required is the inner motivation. Inner motivation, they can do the wonderful things in that.
Inspired.
Ah,
Right, sir.
thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Dr. Varke. Over to Sunita.
Yeah. That is wonderful discussion we have had on all aspects of fitness. I will now request Dr. Nilima Bhandarkar to give vote of thanks.
आहेत का?
Nilima is there? Dr. Nilima? Dr. Ajay?
जय
सगळे पळून गेले.
No,
Jay.
Dr. Jay will give vote of thanks.
Yes. Okay, please say the word of thanks.
जय भंडारकर.
Dr.
Jai
Sunita,
Bhandarkar.
please carry forward. You can give vote of
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. So I thank our excellent speaker, Dr. Jay Bhandarkar sir, our chief guest, Dr. Praveen Gaikwad sir, Dr. Manish Sambare, our guest of honor, Dr. Hemant Bangolia sir, and Dr. Amol Pawar, Dr. CAHCW sir, who kindly graced this webinar of ours, and of course, Dr. Neha Singh, who's the chairperson, co-chairperson of Women's Wing, Maha AP, and all the audience who have interacted, and like Dr. Amog and Vikas, everybody. So I thank you all.
मैडम
Yes sir. Yes sir.
MyIP ओवन कमेटी के चेयरमैन भी है डॉक्टर सोनाली मैडम, उनको भी बोलिए कुछ बोलना है.
Where is she?
डॉक्टर सोनाली मैडम.
Yeah, she had logged in.
She had logged in. Okay,
Yeah.
Dr. Sonali Shilbate. Right?
मैडम बोला
Yeah.
कि काय
So
का?
thank you. No, madam nahi hai.
No, her name is
Thank you
there.
everyone. Yeah.
She has joined. You can.
Yes, madam, I am there. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
hello.
Very nice
Hi.
session,
Hi.
ma'am.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining, Sonali. So thank you everyone. Thank you all the Inner Wheel Club of Rotary. Yeah, Inner Wheel
Industrial Town.
Rotary Club of Panvel Industrial Town. So thank you everyone. Good
And
night.
Dr. Vishal Raut.
Is he there? Yeah, Dr. Vishal Raut also. I don't use a lot of time usually. So miss out.
जाता जाता फिटनेस एकच आहे, यूज और लूज इट, यूज और लूज, सिंपल आहे.
Yes. Good night everyone.
गुड नाईट.
So tomorrow we are running to the gym, okay?
कोण?